Welcome back. Hope you're having a good Friday morning. Nischal Maheshwari, Chief Executive Officer, Institutional Equities and Advisory at Centrum Broking, joins us on the show. Hi, Nischal. Good morning and always good to see you in. Nischal, the big stock to start off is going to be Infosys. And you couldn't really find any fault with those numbers. One would argue maybe some part of the numbers were a one-off. But otherwise, it appears that the cycle is here to stay and things are going to be on an upswing from here. Your view on Infosys, particularly in the last 45 days, the stock is up close to around 16-17%. So keeping that in mind and another 5-6% gap up, what would you do?
Morning, Nigel. Thanks for having me, and same for your viewers, basically. So I think if you look at it broadly, the IT sector seems to be bottoming out, whether it was Infosys, TCS to start with, HCL Tech, and now Infosys, and then I think smaller companies, Persistent, LTI, Mindtree. So I think they are all indicating to one thing, basically, that the bottom on the, as far as IT sector is concerned has been made. Now, there are going to be two things, basically, which are going to change, and I think several cycles, if you go back and look at it, at the bottom of the cycle, these two things start happening. One will be, obviously, still I continue to believe that there will be a multiple upgrade which is going to happen in the IT sector. And second thing would be earnings growth. So both of them is going to actually drive up the prices. And at these prices, even basically, I believe that Infosys is a buy.
Infosys is a buy. Got that. Just a quick word, if you will, Nischal, on some of the other IT names. Do you think Infosys is the best play? I mean, I was reading a note from Morgan which says that maybe Infy is the best lever to a potential upcycle. And as a potential upcycle, it's into the future. We heard from the TCS management, they were very reticent in terms of calling a bottom and saying whether things will really start to pick up from the second half of this year. So it's still expectations, but do you think Infy is the one best place, or any other ideas?
So we like TCS better than Infosys, basically. And I think TCS has historically been a bit more conservative in their outlooks, and but they are the best leverage to take advantage of any uptick in the industry, in the economy. So we definitely like TCS. I think margins are much better than Infosys. So TCS is our top pick as far as the large caps are concerned. And in mid caps, basically LTI, Mindtree seems to be best place, basically. I think very good results. It's coming off a bad year last year, and I think they are giving a very good, strong outlook. So these are the top two picks which we have in the sector.
Nischal, we didn't discuss the cement stocks, and Dalmia Bharat's numbers look very, very good. The problem is that the street is actually doubting how can they come up with these sort of numbers. Such a big beat in a quarter when realizations were weak, demand was fairly weak as well, so they didn't have operating leverage. But the stock has been a rank underperformer. Last 1 year chart, it's still lower. It has valuation support. What would you do if it gaps up? Would you look to exit, or would you look to build onto a position?
No, I think the numbers have surprised everybody, and we were not expecting this kind of both top line as well as the margins. So definitely, I think, and given that the stock is also cheap, I think this is a good time to start accumulating Dalmia. So I think if the stock opens maybe even higher today, I think it will be a good chance to keep on buying it.
Got that. Nischal, we'll leave it there. A shorter conversation today, but thanks for staying on. We'll have you back again soon and look forward to our next conversation. We'll take